Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to attune to the statement, the belief, the concept that I am innocent. So if you go ahead and repeat after me, make that statement, I am innocent. Good. And now we're going to go through, we're going to connect into the liver. We're going to work with the concept of some resentment. And we're going to actually work with some of the collective resentment around some of the atrocities that have been committed by humanity against humanity. And that's the first thing we're going to get a sense of. So just resentment, any way that that lives in you, that you have a sense of some resentment of humanity for the atrocities that have been committed, in particular against humanity by itself, by each other. So when you have a sense of this, nice and light today, when you have a sense of this, go ahead and touch on your liver. So the right upper quadrant of your abdomen, and then you could put your hands, your palm flat over your forehead. You're touching two emotional points here, and just being present with that resentment of humanity for the harm it's done to itself. And just taking a nice deep breath. Just being present with this. And a few more nice deep breaths. At some point you may notice the soften or shift in some way. If and when that happens, you can lower your hands. Or continuing for about 3 more deep breaths. Good. And if you haven't already, go ahead and lower your hands. And then get a sense of that again. Your resentment of humanity for the harm that it's caused against itself or to itself. A sense of that. I'm just going to check if there's any more emotion with this. And you can actually turn with me. You can turn your head to the left side. We're just going to check in if there's any more emotion. Yeah, thank you. And we're going to see what else is here. This is the concept of anger. This is a concept of our anger at ourselves for being human, right? Because if there's anger at humanity or frustration, resentment of humanity, then we are part of that. So we're going to just honor any anger we have at ourselves for being human. That can express a lot of different ways. That can be anger at our humanness, anger for not being perfect. That can be anger for taking up resources. That can be anger for taking up space. There's lots of different ways that can show up. Those are just a few examples. So getting a sense of how that lives for you. Anger at yourself for being human. And when you have a sense of that, yeah, you can touch. Again, we're going to the liver right here. And then we're taking this concept. You can hold that in your awareness, this concept of how this anger shows up for you, at yourself for being human. And then we're going to touch these two emotional points. And it's important to remember, we're not saying this is true. We're just honoring that this experience lives in you. We're honoring the concept of this anger so it can be brought to the light of awareness. So meeting it with kindness. So getting a sense of that again and putting your hand on your forehead, hand on your liver, And taking some deep breaths, this anger at self for being human, however that shows up for you. Be as gentle with yourself here as you can. Good. And then getting a sense of that again, the anger itself for being human. Go ahead, turn your head towards the left side if you would. And now you can actually imagine you're looking in the eye, right here, looking right into this eye. So we're just going to check if there's any more emotion with this. Good. So the concept of that. Okay, now we're going to go back to our original statement, which is I am innocent. So you can go ahead and I'll say it again. You can repeat after me. I am innocent. Good. Go ahead and turn your head to the left side. And then look at me. Imagine you're looking right into my right eye. Good. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today. May this support you in your continued walking and loving kindness towards yourself and your own humanity.